What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. So it is with a heavy heart that I say someone close to me lost lost a family member, and not just any family member, but a parent. And when that happens, it's hard to take. I could imagine. I still have both my parents. As much as I dislike them, I'm thankful that I still do, because I don't know how I would go about fucking accepting the death of someone that close to me. But I believe this person's taking it better than I would, probably. So just stay strong. It's all you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a moment of silence, just in respect for this person. Now that that has been said, um, let's get into it, I guess. Uh, with that happening, kind of puts into perspective life in itself, and kind of makes me question my own mortality. Yeah, when I was young, I thought I was fucking invincible. Tomorrow may never come. Enjoy the day, carpe diem, whatever bullshit. But now that I have my own fucking offspring to worry about, it's changed the tune a little bit. Before I was, if I die tomorrow, I fucking enjoyed my life. But now it's, who's gonna take care of my son? Well, what is he gonna think? What is he gonna do with the rest of his life if I were to die? And it kind of makes me a little more selfless, which is good, because I mean, self-preservance really wasn't a fucking factor in my life. I could care less if I died. I don't want to be all edgelord, but fucking life sucks, and but you know what? Life doesn't suck. Life is fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, there's fucking shit parts of life, but you know what? That makes the good parts even better. I think you would call that optimistic, but I'm a glutton for punishment and self-hatred, a nihilist, maybe even a cynic, you could say. And I'm like that because I want to enjoy the high notes even more. So when you harp on the negative shit all the time, when something good happens, it's extra good, So that explains my shit ass personality, and some people don't like it. And well, you know what? You can get out. You can get out. So yeah, some of my fucking equipment also is starting to fail. I need a new pop screen. And while this one fucking works excellent, it's going on fucking 10 plus years already, and Papa needs a new one. So send me your social security number, your birth certificate, and any and all major credit cards. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't ask you for that legally and morally. That's right, your boy Desecrator. That's me. Even I have morals. But yeah, death is sometimes uncomfortable to talk about, but when you don't talk about it, you can't just hide. You can't hide it. I mean, it happens every day. aside from that, I know some other people that have also lost loved ones in their family. This is going on after that one. I've heard of 2 other deaths for family members, and that's part of life. You had to make way for the new generation. As shit as whatever generation we call it now. I'm a millennial, so they say. I don't know what's after millennials, but goddamn it, the world's it's not looking good. I'll be dead by the time anything fucking shitty starts to happen. I'm in the gold zone. And if you can hear any sound effects in the background, there's a Mexican cleaning my kitchen right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no need for a wall or deportation because they're hardworking people. For the hardworking people. I try to make it sound like fucking Tommy Boy and Dan Aykroyd. I make quality brake pads or car parts for the hardworking man, or whatever the fuck he says. Great movie, by the way.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you, son. The name's Zelinsky. I make car parts for the American working man because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
So, I guess that kind of lightened it up. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. It's a little cold as fuck right now, but by noon it'll be hot as shit again, because that's Texas. What's going on in your life? Let me know. Nobody leaves fucking comments on anything, and I'm fucking sick of it. I guess I'll segue into a little story that I saw that I thought was kind of fucking stupid, but what do I know about gaming, huh? Excuse me. So I want to go ahead and start off by reading an article that I saw on Engadget. I'll read a little bit as it's written out. But let me go ahead with the title, and this is what made me say, why? Farming Simulator is getting its own esports league. The fuck? More than $280,000 in prizes will be on the line. That's the subtitle. Now here's the first bit of the article. Are you ready for some competitive virtual farming? No. Giant Software announced today that it will run an esports league for its unreasonably popular game Farming Simulator. The first season of Farming Simulator League will consist of 10 tournaments that will take place across Europe, of course. Competitors will go head-to-head with a chance to win up to $280,000 in prize money put up by the developer. Well, at least they're doing that. They're fucking pulling it out of their own pocket to make their game more famous. I mean, that's basically free. It's not free advertising. It's $280,000 worth of advertising, but you get what I'm trying to say. According to the company, tournaments will be held at major gaming events like Gamescom and Paris Games Week. Each event will allow teams and players to earn circuit points and win prizes. Once the regular season has concluded, the teams with the most points earned will gather at FarmCon 2020 to crown the Farming Simulator champion. The winner will take home about $110,000 in prizes. Those are sentences I never thought I would ever fucking read. So yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest, but what the fuck? Well, it's not that much longer. Let's read the rest. This actually isn't the first time Giant Software has kicked the tractor tires on a competitive structure for Farming Simulator. The company tested the waters last year with a Farming Simulator Championship Series and has operated competitive events with the game at agriculture-related events. players of the game have gotten more serious over the years, and there's even a custom controller out there for the diehards. I can't make this up. This year, the competition will take on the form of a traditional esports league, complete with sponsors from the gaming world, including Intel and Logitech. Ah, that's where they're getting their money from. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Well, this article was written and posted by AJ Dillinger, January 23rd, 2019. Still kind of weird to say, but getting used to it. What the fuck? She think my tractor's sexy. Farming simulator. This is where the gaming world is fucking going. So, Days Gone just dropped the trailer for their new game. And it looks, in all honesty, pretty meh. It's a zombie survival game, but it looks pretty lame. Like, the game looks fucking beautiful and gorgeous and all that shit, but like, it looks like a dying light on a motorcycle. That's basically what it is. And Dying Light was pretty crazy. It was like probably the best zombie game I've ever played. But whatever. Gotta get back into that with the boys. But talking about games that are to be released, BioWare's Anthem is starting to do more press, and they're saying it's ready to rival Bungie's Destiny series. Notice how I didn't say Activision, because Bungie decided to leave. What the fuck, Bungie? Hopefully they get their shit in order and stop fucking over players with promises and microtransactions that were ridiculous. But whatever. I'm a lover scorned. It's a love-hate relationship. I love to hate that game. Anyway, they're saying that this game is beautiful and it's supposed to be story-driven, unlike Destiny, which I love it for the lore. If you understand the lore, then you're trying real hard, because that game sucks ass at telling a story. But yeah, this one is like Destiny, but you can fucking fly and you can change classes whenever you want, which is fucking cool. I mean, they have the slow tank character that does high damage. They have the fucking fast moving sprite. There's the magician character, magic mage, whatever. And then there's the all around good player, the ranger. So the names are Colossus, which sounds the way it sounds. There's the interceptor, which is the quick moving, fast attacks, low damage. Then there's the mage called Storm. And like I said, the ranger. Let's go, I'm the ranger. You can choose your gender because that's a thing. Okay, yeah, I'm just fucking reading too much into it. But yeah, I want to see how that game goes, but yeah, who knows? So apparently, the PlayStation 5 still hasn't been released, but people are estimating around the holiday season for 2020. So that's almost right around the corner. But they have also the Xbox, they leaked possible specifications, and I'm gonna go ahead and read that. For the PS5, it's gonna have a CPU custom 8-core 16-thread Zen 2 CPU. with a custom Navi at 8 teraflops GPU, 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory, and a standard of 1 terabyte solid state drive storage, with an asking price of around $399. The next Xbox is supposed to also contain a CPU with custom 8 cores and 16 threads of Zen 2 CPU power, with the custom Navi at 12 teraflops, with the memory at 16 gigabytes of GDDR6, and storage at 1 terabyte. NVMe solid state drive at 1 gigabyte. Whatever NVMe is sounds kind of dumb, but whatever. Never mind me. It has a DirectX ray tracing plus MS AI, which sounds fancy. Little extra to go, but they're asking for another $100, or they're specifically guessing that it'll cost around $100 more. But we'll see if they have what it takes to take down PlayStation, seeing as how PlayStation won the year of 2018 because of the exclusives. Now, Xbox is they're considering a streaming console, and here are the specs for that. A custom 8 cores with 16 threads Zen 2 CPU, custom Navi at 4 teraflops, 12 gigabytes of that GDDR6, a terabyte and 1 gigabyte of that NVMe SSD, also with the ray tracing plus MSI DirectX, around $250. Some of these claims were confirmed by an insider at Reset Era, but we'll see. That's interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this off with some crazy news that, what the fuck? Google's DeepMind AI beat StarCraft 2 pros 10 to 1. 10 to 1. So, computers beat humans at the things computers could not previously beat humans at, so says an article. And the Google's DeepMind has bested StarCraft 2 pros at their own game. AlphaStar was unveiled on a live stream last night in a show revolving around matches against top StarCraft pros Grzegorz Mania Komnich and Dario TLO Wunsch. All the games AlphaStar won were actually pre-recorded because Google are cowards. Come fight me. Yeah, I'm just reading this article, so I'm sorry. Matt Cox, writer at rockpapershotgun.com. Cool website. Yeah. So, Google's fucking artificial intelligence beat pro gamers at a game that they're supposed to be pros at. Yikes. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe, download the Podbean app, do all that jazz. Download it on Spotify. Thank you coming in. So, a friend of mine sent me a link to an article that had some fucking cool information on it. For those of you that don't know, Nicolas Cage is an actor that's known for fucking being out there. But a press release announced that Nicolas Cage will be reteaming with the producers from the movie that he just dropped last year, titled Mandy. And it'll be a film adaptation that they're working on of a H.P. Lovecraft short story, The Color Out of Space. If you don't know who H.P. Lovecraft is, not only is he a racist, but he's probably one of the fucking coolest horror sci-fi writers. ever. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that, but in my humble opinion, I'm sure you've heard of probably his biggest character, the god from many books and the lore that he's created, named Cthulhu. That fucking grotesque giant octopus headed fucking monster behemoth with dragon wings, big green dick, you know. Yeah, so the director that they have listed is Richard Stanley. And for those of you who have yet to see the Stranger Than Fiction documentary Lost Soul, the doomed journey of Richard Stanley's the island of Dr. Moreau back in the early 90s, Stanley was sought after indie auteur who landed his big studio breakout, which happened to be his dream gig, helming an adaptation of the Island of Dr. Moreau. But then he got fired. But whatever. Apparently that documentary, I haven't seen it either. I don't want to be that asshole. It's supposed to be kind of crazy. So yeah, that's Nicolas Cage doing an adaptation of an H.P. Lovecraft story. That's fucking bonkers. Like, that's like a dream come true. I like it. I can't wait for that to come out so I can see it. I still haven't seen Mandy, but reviews on that movie is that it's fucking ridiculous, as is Nick Cage's acting career. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty wild, and it looks fucking crazy. I want to see it, but it's not on Netflix, and I don't have the streaming services that it's on. So what the fuck, Nick Cage? Make that shit free. I want to see it, dog. Excuse me. I've been sipping on an energy drink because I woke up kind of early today. But yeah, Nick Cage and H.P. Lovecraft. That's crazy. Let me know if there's any movies or anything that you would want my opinion on, or maybe you want me to review it. Because I'll do that. I don't see why not. Speaking of ridiculous shit, there's this I'm gonna call it series. It apparently is on Vice, but it's a reality TV show that I caught on Netflix that revolves around a grown-ass man selling shit from the 80s and 90s in a store in Tucson, Arizona. The stuff that he sells is mostly pop culture stuff and fashion. They call it retro fashion, where he basically goes to thrift stores and finds crap that people used to wear in the 80s and 90s, and he resells them for a fucking huge margin. This show, for some reason, is like a car accident on the side of the road. You know, it's not good to look at, but you can't stop watching it. Or at least that's how it was for me. And this show is called Slobby's World. The main character or fucking person on the show goes by the moniker Slobby Robbie, which he named himself after a garbage pail kid. And let me give you a quick image of this guy. He's a fucking fat dude with always looking like greasy fucking medium length, but balding on the back. And you can see that's why he keeps his hair all crazy and shit. Yeah, but this guy, he looks like a Slobby Robbie. And he's out there, you know. But I noticed that they always say, it's fucking fire. Oh, that's fire. Oh, this shirt is fire. The amount of times they say fire in that show is fucking ridiculous. You would think that they would be talking about firefighters or some stupid bullshit. But yeah, check it out or not. The dumbest show I've probably seen in the last 10 years. Slobby's World. Couldn't stop watching it. It's only one season, so there's that. And some things that I used to own and some stuff that I remember from my childhood came out in it, and that's the reason why I watched it. My boy Carhartt used to have this De La Hoya versus Chavez t-shirt, and he sells one of those, or he buys one of those. So that's pretty funny. And talking about movies and TV shows and shit, I was watching TV or YouTube probably, and I have a bookshelf in the corner of my room filled from top to bottom with DVDs. The Modern Record. And I thought to myself, man, I have all these movies, and I don't even remember the last time I ever fucking put a DVD into a DVD player to watch a movie. I mean, I do it for my son all the time, but like myself, when's the last time I popped one of those some bitches in the disc tray? And I can't even think of it. I mean, with streaming and anything and everything, they've become kind of obsolete. And I remember back in the day when having a movie collection was like the thing. It was coveted. And I feel I've fucking collected a great fucking vault of movies. I got a movie for I got every type of drug you could think of in a movie. I got every fucking genre of movie basically, except for romantic movies, because I'm not a bitch. I have some TV shows, complete series on DVD. I mean, what happened to those days, man? Fuck you, Netflix, fucking ruining everything. Hey bro, I just got the box set of this. We should fucking have a movie night, bro. We'll fucking jerk each other off and we'll watch Bad Boys 1 and 2. What happened to those days, man? Hey man, I just got this movie, come over and we'll watch it. Nah, it's on Netflix, I'll just stay home. Oh well. So, as I'm sitting here recording this, a random thought came to my head. Because I had a hankering for a snack, you know? And I had a weird urge. I don't normally eat these on the regular. Eating a bunch of dicks. Eating a bunch of balls or eating a bunch of butthole. Fucking got you. No. The snack that I'm talking about, these nuts. No. As funny as that is, no, you did not get me. I'm talking about fucking butterscotch. Nice old timey snack. Some butterscotch. And that got me thinking, like, that's a fucking old person snack. Like, I want me some caramels. I want to get me some soft taffy. Some saltwater taffy. And you know what? I do enjoy those. Like, what the fuck? What old person snack do you like? Like olives? Olives are like an old person snack, I think. Which I heavily enjoy. There's also the butterscotch, the caramels, saltwater taffy. No, nobody likes to just eat mints. Who likes just to suck on a mint? Nobody, except old people. But still, like, butterscotch, what the fuck? That's like the oldest candy a person could ever eat. Or like the oldest. You'd have to be old as fuck to want to be like, I want to suck on me a butterscotch. I want to suck on a butterscotch. So, you tell me what your favorite old person snack or food is. Butterscotch. if and whenever I get someone else on the show, I'm going to bring it up. So hopefully I don't forget. So going back to last week, I had a special guest, Heck, my boy. Shout out to that guy for doing that little segment. And we were talking about Sam Romanek, esteemed figure in the UFO community, a ufologist, if you may, but he's more of the abductee variety of people in that community. He claims to be have been abducted several times with documented information and video evidence. And there is a documentary about him on Netflix, so I encourage you to check that out. But that got me thinking. I've never seen a black person say they've been abducted by aliens. It's always white people. What does that mean? Like, black people are better specimens as human beings. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, physically, they're the fucking cream of the crop, you know? Got the big dick, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, boy, got that big dick, boy. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, physical specimens, you can't get better than a black guy. Stronger, they're stronger, they're faster. They've got quicker muscle abilities. I don't know what else to say. So why I've never seen personally any black person come out as being abducted by aliens. So what the fuck? That's kind of one of those things that makes me skeptic about the whole aliens thing. Like, why would they only want one fucking race? Or wouldn't they want to fucking dissect all of us? Fat people, skinny people, fucking athletic people, short people, tall people, bald people, people with long hair, and people with dreadlocks. Like, wouldn't all that shit be like, ooh, that's interesting, let's fucking cut their dicks in half and see what happens. Let's put a little bit of acid on their frontal lobe and see how they react, you know? I mean, serial killers do it, so why the fuck can't aliens? In that aspect, they're kind of the same. I don't know. That kind of went way fucking off the deep end there. Excuse me. I gotta put my aluminum foil hat. Give me a second. Let me get it. Okay, I'm ready. They can no longer scan my brainwaves. What the fuck? Now, if this show fucking turned into that, then call somebody. I need help. So, getting around to that time that I like to do when I'm by myself, which is pretty much all the time now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you guys very much for listening. This is kind of a little all over the place, but you know what? That's how life goes. So let's fucking keep a light on 2019, baby dolls. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. You can listen to this podcast wherever podcasts are hosted, which is fucking everywhere now. So don't give me no bullshit that it's hard to find. I can't find any place to listen to it. Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play Music, and last but most important, the Podbean app. I always forget that because I don't know, I'm an asshole. Anyway, thank you guys. Much love, and Johnny Walker. It doesn't have that rich and rare.